2022, we just wanted to get going with all of these things. So been learning a lot. And so it's all right there. Facebook, Tom Matt Show, Instagram, Twitter. We're all on all those things. The YouTube thing has been my thing, though. Our mission is to build an engaged society and team. I learned this at Michigan State. All the people that guy like Benny Gore, who is my buddy from way back in the day, gave me so much good advice. We can talk about him too with my guest today, Rebecca Selesky, but he helped me so much. And you know what? That's why with the radio program, we want to serve our community. We want to, in the retirement zone. The retirement zone is all about the 3 C's, the community, collaboration, and cooperation. Yes, I made that up. I like to think I did. I did. The RFZ is, if you Google that, at the RFZ or at the Tom Matt Show, you'll find the YouTube pages, the channels, and away you go there. Check them out. The RFZ has little clips on all kinds of different crazy things. And as a matter of fact, the one that I dropped today was my, even though my 25th anniversary of sobriety is not until July 27th of this summer, I dropped it today, and I won't promote it until July, but I wanted it out there as soon as possible because I'm very committed to helping the community, and anybody's having a problem with that. And I want to drop a quick read on the book that inspired me to get that video done was Dope Sick. Get the book Dope Sick and check it out because you need to read this book. It's very, very important for our country, for our kids, for everyone out there. Rebecca Selesky is with us, working millennial mom, the educator, being a professional and mom. I wanted to ask you, Rebecca, about, first, the trust with your crew. You've built a really great organization over there, and I know that Benny Gore has been a huge leader and a huge mentor to so many, including myself. I love the guy so much. He's helped me so much. We've had so many good conversations about why I wasn't ready 15 years ago when I finished grad school. And I thought I knew everything. And he kind of set me down and said, nah, you're not ready. You ever heard that from him?
Benny provides great advice, and he always helps steer in the right direction, which is always appreciated.
Isn't he something?
He's great.
He is just a great guy, and he will answer your calls if he's a busy guy. But I'm telling you, if you ever get a chance to talk to this cat, take a few minutes and you'll be really amazed at how much wisdom he carries with him. But the trust, it must come down from higher on, from him coming down to you, coming down to other people. And talk about the trust within your crew. How do you maintain that? Because so many people through COVID got sideways and were becoming disenchanted. And then one of the reasons I brought the retirement zone out of retirement was because of COVID, because so many people jumping back and forth and doing all different things. And I'm all about like having side action so you can have the next game. But how do you build the trust nowadays? What is there a secret sauce? Is there a secret ingredient, or what do you do?
I think, Tom, we're still building the trust. COVID did a lot. COVID was really hard. And so we continue to build the trust every single day. And I think it's really important, and my team feels it's really important just to make sure that we're out, that we're listening, that we're understanding what the challenges are that are out there, that our team members are all facing, listening to the students, making sure that we're here, what our students, our guests are saying about all of our operations. But I think that involving them in decisions and just really having that transparency is really important. I really try, and my team really tries to be out in their units, really understanding and connecting with their team members, our team members, to ensure that we understand truly what they're going through every day. Culinary is a large program here on campus. So the more we can be out there, the better. And we're still building that trust. To say that we have it 100% is no, but we're still building that trust with our team.
Let me read some more of this bio here for you guys now that we've kind of gotten going here. Rebecca Selesky is our guest today. In her role, Rebecca oversees 7 residential dining facilities, 2 grab-and-go operations. I read a little bit of this, but not the whole thing, and various retail dining operations. This responsibility includes, now check this out. This is the part I want everybody to kind of listen to all of this, because if you're looking for some kind of work or you want to get into any of these markets or any of these types of businesses, this is the lady you want to talk to. This responsibility includes 15 Sparty's mini market stores, which if you're not familiar with campus, we have these Sparty's all over the place, and they serve our community really, really well. These little convenience stores, 2 food courts, 6 food service partners, 2 full service Starbucks, urban style grocery store, concessions for athletic venues. That's a huge job, and unique coffee and snack shop. Rebecca also manages support operations for hospitality, event services for department, including Spartan Linen. Oh, wow. You got Spartan Linen as well. The bakers, MSU Bakers. Did you know we had a bakery? Yes. MSU Food Stores, Kellogg Hotel and Conference Center, and the Stateroom Restaurant and Kellogg Center. Didn't you come from the Kellogg Center? Wasn't that where you were?
On
What's
campus.
happening with that? What's happening with that? Tell the listeners that are not familiar with Michigan State University what the Kellogg Center is all about.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. The Kellogg Center has 160 rooms. It's a hotel located here on campus. It has a conference center space, so we host a lot of conferences over there. It really a great space. They have the Stateroom Restaurant, which has an incredible wine list, an incredible food menu. They do a lunch service as well as a dinner service. And really, if you haven't been there, I'd encourage you to stop by. The team does a great job over there, whether it's hosting a small event. They do small private events to large scale events. And the Stateroom also does private events. So if you're looking somewhere to host a lunch or a company dinner or family event, I would really encourage you to check that out.
That's a really good tip. I didn't, that would be cool for like anniversaries or retirement parties or stuff like that. That's a really good tip. The conference set is what I was really interested to hear about, because the thing about the Kellogg Center, everybody, and Rebecca Selesky is our guest today, working millennial mom and the educator, being a professional and a mom. But the Kellogg Center is unique in that it connected to campus, but it's a little bit off of campus, but it has its own giant parking ramp. And so there's no issue with parking, and where at a lot of places at the university, ask anybody who's been out there for 25 years or so, parking's probably the number one thing out there. So that's a big bonus, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. That is a big seller for the Kellogg Hotel and Conference Center.
If people book something for an event, do they get that parking included? Is that for charge thing? Does it matter on the size of the event? How does that work?
We do. It is for charge, unless you are a hotel guest with us or you dine at the Stateroom Restaurant.
So keep that in mind, everybody. So you have the availability, but of course there's always going to be, but you really want it because there's a walkway that connects you to the facility. It makes it it seems quaint, although it's a big place, and it has a lot of breakout rooms, and I've been to a lot of different events there. Rebecca, I'm going to carry this through because we're going to come up on break here. But we're talking about the Kellogg Center at Michigan State University, which is the campus hotel and conference center. And we want to try to promote business for the conference center of the Kellogg Center and the dinners and all of the food that people can find. We're going to go to break, as I said. We're going to talk more about working millennial moms, what Rebecca thinks, how are we going to do with all of this. Being a professional and a mom is challenging. It's tough, but she's got 2 children and a great husband, and she's doing the right things. We'll be right back.